This is a real workout tracker. I built the full version months ago. My friends train with it every day. This exact moment is one they see for real. Today you built your first version. Describe it, watch it appear, no code, terminal, not once. But the app isn't really the point. You're walking away with a process that can point at any idea. No experience needed. Let's start from zero. Here's an empty folder, nothing in it. This is where every app starts, including the real one my friends use. The trick beginners get wrong is jumping straight into typing without a plan. So instead of asking Claude to build a workout app, I'm going to describe exactly what I want the first version to do, and I'm going to tell it to ask me questions before it builds anything. I want an app called RepLog. You pick an exercise from a starting list, bench, squat, deadlift, that kind of thing, or you add your own. You log a set, how much weight, how many reps. There's a today view that shows everything you've logged, and it needs to remember what you did, so it's still there the next time you open it. I also told it, keep this to the MVP. No accounts, no charts, nothing extra yet, just the core of the thing working. Before anything gets built, I'm switching into plan mode. This is a setting in the app, no terminal, nothing to install. In this mode, Claude won't touch any files. It'll only think through the plan and hand it back to me. I'm pointing it back at these two files we just made and telling it exactly what slice to build first. Read claude.md and projectspec.md and build only the MVP milestone, logging a set and seeing today's workout. Make a plan first so I can review it before anything gets built. And here's the plan it hands back, in plain English, step by step, no code in sight. I read through this like I'd read a to-do list. Does this match what I asked for? Yes, perfect. One quick note, you'll notice I haven't touched any model or setting beyond this. Just leave it on default. I'll sometimes bump up to the most capable model for planning specifically, but that's it. Nothing else to think about here. I approve the plan, and only now does anything actually get built. That's the whole point of doing it this way. You stay in control of what happens every step. Now it builds. Watch the file tree. Files are appearing and updating in real time. I'm not writing any of this. I'm just watching the plan turn into something real. And when it's done, I open the preview. That's right inside Claude Code Desktop. No separate browser, no separate tool, and there it is, a working app. Let's actually use it. I'll pick bench press, put in a weight, put in some reps, and log the set. And there it is, sitting right in my today view. That's genuinely satisfying every time. A description turned into a working software, and I never once opened a terminal. No install steps, no command windows, no setup screens to click through, just a folder and a conversation and a preview that works. I want to pause on that for a second, because if you've never tried this before, it can feel like there has to be a catch. There isn't. The plan we approved a minute ago is the exact thing that just got built. Nothing more, nothing less. That's why the plan step matters so much. You already knew what you were about to get before it even showed up. Now here's a step almost nobody tells beginners about. You have to actually try to break your own app before you trust it. So let's run through a quick checklist. First, add a second exercise, log a set for it too. Good, that works. Now the real test, refresh the page. Does it still remember everything I logged? As we can see here, everything stayed exactly as we typed it in the first time. Honestly, looking at this, nothing's broken, but it's plain. It works, but it doesn't feel like anything yet. Let's make it nicer. One more check, the empty state, what you see before you've logged anything. A blank screen would be confusing. You'd wonder if the app was even working. Mine says no sets yet for today. A small thing, but it tells you the app is working, not broken. That's the kind of detail that separates something that feels finished from something that's just unfinished, and it costs one extra sentence in the request, not extra effort. This whole checklist, add again, log, refresh, check the empty state, takes maybe 2 minutes, and you can run it on literally anything you build. It doesn't matter what the app does. The questions are always the same. Does it do what I asked? Does it remember what it should? And does it make sense the first time you look at it with nothing in it yet? Now let's make it feel better to actually use. First, I'm going to start out by using a skill called front-end design. All you have to do is press /front-end design and run it across the app, and it will automatically generate better ideas and better ways for the app to show up. I also like to use a prompt to ask Claude to look at the app like a UX designer would. Say, you're a UX designer, look at the app in the preview, click through the main actions, and suggest a few small improvements. Show me the list first, then make the ones I approve. And then it comes back with a short list. Nothing overwhelming, just a handful of specific, sensible suggestions. I'm going to pick 2 or 3 of these. I'll take this one, and this one. Honestly, these all sound good, so I'm just going to take them all. And watch the preview. It's updating right in front of me. Still my app, still my plan, just nicer. That's the whole rhythm of building this way. Propose, review, approve. You're never handing over control. Okay, this is the moment. We've got a working, tested, decent looking MVP. Now let's add the one real feature for this version, not 5 small ones. I already sent it. Track the best weight I've ever logged for an exercise, and when I beat that best, celebrate it with a new PR moment. And while it's at it, show today's total volume, all the weight I've lifted today added up. This is a real feature, not a color change. It needs to remember your history per exercise, compare a new set against it, and react when you beat it. Let's try it. I'm going to log a set heavier than anything I logged earlier, and there it is. New PR. And look, the total for today just climbed too. That right there is the whole idea of this channel in one moment. You start small, get the basic thing working, and then you layer on one real satisfying feature on top. That's how every good app gets built, including the full version of this one. And I want to be clear about what just happened because it's easy to miss in the moment. That wasn't a cosmetic tweak. Claude had to remember your history for every exercise, compare a brand new set against the best one you've ever logged, and decide correctly whether this one counts as a new record. That's real logic, not a paint job, and you got it by describing what you wanted in one paragraph. The full version of RepLog, the one my friends and I actually train with, has more sitting on top of this. Charts over time, streaks, rest timers between sets. None of that is hard to imagine building next using the exact same process you just watched. That's a different video though. For today, the milestone is the whole point. So, quick recap of everything you just watched happen because this part matters more than the app itself. You described the idea in plain English, Claude turned that into a spec and built a small set of ground rules. You reviewed a plan before anything got built. It built the MVP and you tested it like a builder, trying to break it before trusting it. You iterated with the UX pass, still approving every change. And then you added one real feature that made the whole thing feel worth using. One quick note, Claude Desktop saves checkpoints as you go, so you can always step back if something goes sideways. That's it. That's the whole Git lecture. Moving on. None of this was really about a workout app. It's a process. Describe it, plan it, build it, test it, make it nicer, add one real thing. And you can point that exact process at whatever idea you've actually got sitting in your head. If you build something with this, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment with what you're building. I read everyone. And if this is the kind of thing you want more of, subscribe. Last video, I covered 7 features inside Claude Code Desktop that makes build like this even smoother. So go check that one out next. See you in the next one.